Hey guys, and welcome back to Fulton TV. This is the video about the black tracks here in the Bikepark Brandnertal.
Yeah, and as always, if you're looking for the blue or for the black tracks, or if you just want to have a big mashup with the coolest clips, then click up there in the link. Let's go. So this is the new Tscharlie Tschaplin. It's a cool jump line. No, I'm not gonna do that one. But it's nice because the jumps are pretty big, but not too big. Triple. You can do the triple or the double here. Yo, this is nice, man. Okay, just do the next section as well. Oh, I don't know. We just don't find the speed for this section because there are some jumps, but you just don't have speed. Okay, just wait here. Oh no, let's just do the wall rides here. And then another one here. They're not gonna go too high, but it's cool. Into the next section after a bit of fire road. Not too much, but a bit. And now it gets cool, because this is where the jumps are. Ew! I love this trail, it's just so cool. Maybe I'm not gonna clear every jump like that, but I'll try my best. Oh. Whoa. This nearly went wrong, but it turned out to be fine. Okay, go on. We're doing one more section. The trail is cool because you always have a bigger or a smaller option, or you could just roll everything. This is so nice. This is the biggest jump in this line, I guess. Some huge moon hooters in here as well. Pretty wet still. Okay, so we're waiting here. Go! So here you have to pay attention because there are roots in here and you don't want to jump on those. Woo! First time I cleared this one, I think. Oh, big compressions down here. Okay, go on. Here we could go into the Johnny Knoxville downhill track, but we're continuing on the Tscharlie Tschaplin. You can jump over this rock. Okay, I think that lens is gonna be dirty. It's not much from here on anyway to the next section. Okay, quickly wait here. Into the last bit. Here you have to pay attention because there are some big gaps, and when it's wet you don't want to go too far on the wall, right? But you're just gonna see what I want to say. So you could go at the big option, and then you can jump onto the wall, right? And jump out of it. And now comes a pretty big gap, which I'm not gonna do. Woo! Send it far there. Oh. Okay, last little drop off. Oh. Step up. Oh man. And here we are. Okay, so this is another freshly built trail. It connects the village of Brand with the bike park. Oh, it's muddy. It's more like a tech trail, and again it's not a trail which is here because it is spectacular or anything like super difficult, but it's just like it's a liaison, and it's nice to have a trail instead of just rolling down a fire road like we had to last year. I only rode this trail once. For Matteo it's the first time. I rode it a few weeks ago when we were here, but then it was like so foggy and so wet that I couldn't see anything, so I had to push a few sections, but now it seems to be okay. The view is good, and it's the first track of the day, so pumped to be riding again. Yes, this was all so much more difficult when it was wet, with the stones and the roots. Ooh. It's easy, but you still have to think about line choice a bit, because ooh, exactly like here for example, and look that you're in the right gear, not as I am, because then you have to push. Okay, here it gets slippy and more difficult. Yeah, just take the straight line, it's the easiest. I think there's another bit of trail a bit further. Yeah, here it is. Here. Oh. Nice float, no, it's not a float trail, but single trail. little bit more to go, but not much, I think. Ooh. Mistake. Don't go too fast through those corners. They're pretty slippery. Whoa. Filled with gravel. Ooh. And the rocks look dry and grippy, but actually they're not. Or just the tires are a bit wet still, and it makes it super slippery sometimes. Yoo! Ooh. And that's already the end of this trail. So here we go. First track for me to film. But yeah, this is a red freeride line. It's pretty easy, nothing crazy. Just a bit wet. Gonna clear the lenses here. Then it goes on onto some wood. Which is pretty sketchy when it's wet, like it is now. Yo! This section here is freshly built, so super mellow and soft. And here you nearly hit chair lift. And this is the second section if you want to go further up. But we are gonna continue down this trail. You just have to roll a few meters on the road, and then you drop in here. Now comes the cool part. First you have a hip, which is not a gap yet, here to train for that one over a little creek. Then here you have to go fast. I'm gonna take the smaller one. Ooh, too far. Yes. Oh, this is tiny, this little jump. Oh, also a really fresh section. Ooh. Over this bridge. Here it goes a bit uphill, so carry your speed. And normally you could go here onto the left onto the Woody Coaster, which is a really nice North Shore track, but they are building something there, so it's closed this season. But instead you have those nice tables. But always really a lot of braking bumps. Gotta clear the lens quick. So should be fine now. Just the conditions aren't really prime, so have to clear the lens and pay attention you don't fall. Now comes another cool part with some step downs. First one is here. Pretty kicky. I'm not doing that one. But here comes another one. Woo! And a step up. Here. Oh. pretty wet down here, and now the wood is super sketchy. Uphill here, they are building down there, so we are gonna have to take a, I don't know, a bit another line, because they are building. So normally you would go here on the left, but now it is on the right. They're building a jump here, so you really have to go far. This is a nice wall right normally, but now we can't do it, unfortunately. And we're already getting close to the end. Gonna clear the lens one last time. Pretty cool section. Two nice step ups. Now here we're gonna take the red one. Just do the smallest drop. At the end you have like 5 drops. And we're just gonna do the smallest. If you want to see the bigger ones, then just check out the video about the black trails. We're gonna do it then. Oh, too far. High speed to end it. And now here we are, ready for lunch. We're now gonna do the Tschacklin. It says it's a mini DH trail, so that means it's a bit rooty, but not quite as difficult as a downhill line. And yesterday we rode it for the first time, and it was wet, and now it's already drying up a bit. And the coolest thing about this trail is that you pass through this little hut here, and it's really not long, this trail, but oh, I think yesterday we took the upper line, but anyway, yeah, yesterday we took the upper line. Doesn't matter. The trail is not difficult, but if you want to do a downhill line and it's your first time, then it's definitely a good training ground for it. But pay attention if it's wet. And here there's a jump. Oh, yeah, braking on the roots is never a good idea. And that's already it. So, this is another new track. Ugh. It is called Tschoy Lower. It's a red one. It is super fresh, so this part was already open a few weeks ago, but the lower part of Tschoy Lower, sounds stupid, but that's it, has only been open since yesterday. They opened it at noon, and then in the evening we were here as well, and we rode it, and it's super cool, I can tell you that. First this one, a few cool hits. Oh. And otherwise this is just a trail with nice and flowy berms. You can really let go, especially in the new lower part. You can really just let it go and roll through those corners. And this one is not an enduro trail, but super flowy. definitely a flow trail, but an easy one. That's that. And sometimes there are those rock gardens, like there is here. So, and this is now the new part. Just gonna drop in. That's my dad up there. So that's the new part. Super fresh. Has only been opened yesterday. Oh, but still a bit soft. And now comes the gnarly rock garden, which isn't easy. Oh, good line this time. Better than yesterday. Just gotta go on. From here down, it's always gonna get wetter and wetter. And sorry if I can't do the jumps, but the ground is just so sticky. You can barely pull off and send it. But those berms are nice. Just the best feeling if you go here and then whoa. Wow. Oh, super sticky, and further down it's gonna get really wet and everything is gonna stick to your tires. Yeah. So again, I didn't say that yet. It's trail down the Dorfbahn in Brand. Now you should see the map. This is the trail, and the Dorfbahn and Brand is where our hotel is. And the trail actually ends right at the hotel. So there's a cool location. And now comes a bit the weird part, because this isn't really a trail. They just cut into the grass here, but it's super slippery. And now you should be able to see the hotel. Here it goes up again to another piece of trail, and here it gets really sticky. Oh, it really breaks you down. Yeah, this is the hotel. I can even see my room. Yes. Today it wasn't as wet as yesterday, but this is the hotel I'm staying at. And it really ends like this. So you, at the left there's the restaurant. Yeah, it's cool. Definitely. And that's it. Back home. Yep. So now we're gonna do GoPro Woods. It's mainly on the Blue Trail, and we're still on the Blue Trail. But I just wanted to show you this section again, because it's pretty cool. This piece of trail is called the GoPro Woods, and as we have a GoPro and we like to ride on wood, even though it's a bit wet, yep, we're gonna do it now. I hope it's pretty much dry, but it should be fine. GoPro Woods, let's go. Whoa, like a roller coaster. I did this when it was wet and this was scary, but now it's fine. Oh my god, this one was scary. But I think the shot should be pretty good. Oh. Okay, and that's already it.